All right. Just getting something started in the chat here. Let me know you're here. All right. Think that'll work. Let's get it started. All right. So I got this new snazzy microphone right here. You might see. And yeah, well, you guys can test to see what the audio is. Right now it's on noise canceling mode because I have an AC going and an extraction vent. It's a little bit loud in here, but it comes in this cool case. It's got two mics and it's got a receiver for your ooh, I don't want to pull anything out because I might mess something up. But it's got a receiver for uh your like to put on top of your camera or your hot shoe. And it's also got you can get it with USB-C receiver and it charges at the same time, which is super cool. But USB-C receiver for iPhone 15 or Android, or a lightning plug. Because right now I'm shooting this. You can see me on an iPhone 14 Pro Max, and it's capturing audio from the lightning version of this. So, all right, we got a lot of gear though. So I want to make a wall mount for it because I lose this stuff. So it comes with a bag. I'm just gonna go through all the stuff. It comes with a hot shoe receiver, and you can also in the link in the description. Right now you can see this, and it's an affiliate link. If you buy it, I think I'll make like $1. Whoop whoop. So yeah, and it doesn't cost you anything, so that's cool. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna make a mount for it, so that's what's really sweet, and you'll be able to download the model for free for the mount. But yeah, so what I'm thinking, and you guys, if you guys are in the comments, chime in, direct me, man, and we'll get this thing rocking. As you can see, I'm rocking Fusion 360 here, just to give you a little tour of what I got going on. This is the first you know, foray live streaming like this. This thing keeps cutting off, so we'll see how it goes, man. I hope it goes good. But yeah. So I want to do a wall mount for this case and just the lightning plug. And then everything else it comes let's go through the accessories. It comes with this cool bag. It clips on with a magnet on the back. I don't even want to take it off because, I'm filming with it right now. But yeah, so as you open the case, it's got I'll just say it's USB-C charged. I love this. This thing is so good. Okay, so the DJI mic, and you guys can tell me what the mic quality is right now. This is live too, so it's going to be condensed and everything else. So it probably won't be its best, but and I'm on noise canceling, so it's not giving it its best shot right now. But I tested earlier; it's really great. They're tiny. Um, I think with just one dongle, it's like 121 bucks right now on Amazon. Like the links are down below. Prime shipping. It's sweet. So, yeah, that's just one dongle. It's like 121. You get a USB-C or a USB Lightning. The combo is like 145, and that's what I got, the combo pack. I should have just got the Lightning though. I didn't see it, but it is one of the options in there on Amazon in the link. So, yeah. Anyway, moving right along. But if you have a camera with a hot shoe and stuff, I'm just filming on this iPhone, so I really don't need that. And through OBS, what I'm doing right now, it's super cool. And well, I guess I can probably show you and bring it in here. Um, but yeah, it's going to be kind of inception-y right now. But you can see I'm pulling in the iPhone microphone, so it's wireless. The iPhone is charging because like I said, these dongles have a charging port, so they can actively charge while they're going. That's awesome. In the app, you can select the noise canceling, everything if you're not sure. It's also really color coordinated. Anyway, this mic is really sweet. Um, oh dang, I forgot where I was going to go with that. Oh yeah, so how it's connected is it's going um, through the dongle, through the Lightning dongle, Lightning version of this dongle, and my iPhone is actually what is connected to, and is showing this right now. Um, so, dang, I don't actually you can't see this, can you? I don't know if you can see this screen. Oh no, because it's hiding OBS. Oh, that stinks. Anyway, I thought it was showing you the whole time. I have it set to hide OBS so it doesn't show, and I don't know how to change that. Anyway, um, but yeah, it's going through the dongle through OBS, and then the iPhone is doing that cool share the camera thing. So honestly, guys, you can get a really, I mean, you tell me, is this a good setup? You know, for 100, and I'm, this isn't necessary, but I have a gimbal on the iPhone is on a gimbal right now. So yeah, I mean, for sub $200, Snail got all hooked up. So I hope you like the new gear, and I hope this audio is decent for you guys. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the design here. My butt is cooking, man. I'm gonna take off this robe. Snail loves the robe, but dang. Yeah, I just recently got done building this shed out a little bit more. I've been relegated to this shed for 3D printing. Um, it turns out wives aren't a huge fan of wearing 3D printers in calm houses. So one thing leads to another. Snails get put in sheds. It's just what happens. So, yeah, let's continue on with the design here, man. Without further ado, this is gonna be a decently long video anyway, so buckle up. Uh, if you want to watch the whole thing, man, that'd be pretty cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this bad boy. First things first, let me save it. It's something I can remember because I always forget to do that. Let's see here. I'm going to save it. Printables. Oh yeah, baby. And it is going to be pum 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 pum. Oh man, I don't know. Printables. Nobody comment on the other files you see. It's all experimentation. All right, just kidding. All right, let's see. Printables. What do I want to name this bad boy? See, this is truly live because man, this takes a while. I don't even know what I want to name stuff. I'm gonna name it the Hollyland because this is the Hollyland M2 Lark. So I'm gonna say Hollyland mic drop. I like that. I know. I'm corny. All right, guys. So first things first, I'm gonna get the base sketch in here. Like I said, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep everything else in the bag, all these accessories and stuff. I don't use this stuff very much. Oh, I gotta show you these accessories. Check this out. This thing comes with, okay, but I might use these. But anyway, I'm gonna keep it all in the bag. It just looks kind of unclean in a wall mount. But I got the dead cats. And they actually go right over they go right over the thing, the whole thing. It's man, these dead cats are awesome. This kit is so sweet, dude. Um, it comes with two of these, so it's just like a really kind of bespoke little neck mount, and it has a plate on the back because it has a magnetic base on these, and then also clips for if you want to clip on your shirt, and a super strong magnetic connection right here. Um, man, it's such a cool kit, you know, and a USB-C cable or whatever. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to design a wall mount just for this. I want to be able to charge it here, and the indicator lights are here. So when I open, I want to be able to see what the status is. Um, I don't know if I necessarily need to charge it on here. I'm not using it enough where I need to actively charge it on the mount. So I'll probably not do that. Um, I'll probably not do that just because then you got to get the cable around it, takes it off the wall. So let's do something easy. Um, if you notice right here on the front of this case, you notice that little kind of detail right there where it kind of swoops down. I like that. I want to mimic that in the case design. I'm just looking at that right now. I like this front circle. You know what? We could probably do something where we mimic like, hmm, I don't know about that front circle, but maybe a dip down so that circle is like it goes in, holds in right where so that circle showing. Be really, really kind of cool. I don't know. You guys will see it in a second if you guys want to bear with me. But drop something in the comments, man, if you're here at this is 1:47 in the morning Mountain Standard Time, so it's almost 4 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. If anybody else is crazy enough to be up this late, that'd be nuts, man. But I'm a night owl, man. I got my sour Skittles right here. Snail food. Here we go. Base design. Let's get it. We got ourselves, let's say, no way you can read that. 86. I'm not going to show you anymore. You can't read that stuff. 86 millimeters wide. Okay. Because we got that button on the front. You can see that button on the front, which we're going to design around, make something cool. That we got to count in the in our you know what? I don't know if we need to count that. No, let's count it for now. Anyway, I'm talking to myself, but I know what I'm saying. It is 39 millimeters. So I forgot what we were started talking to myself and forgot we're doing 86 by 39. All right, so 86 by 39 is the base we got going on here. Pull it up into Fusion 360. I got my fancy 3D mouse, so you're not going to see too much of what I got going on. But let me get out to the side. And yeah, hopefully you guys can see that just fine. We're rocking. I'm just going to move my camera. I'm not going to actually get out to the side. How's that for a life hack? Silly goose snail. Give me a second, guys. Gotta get some more snail food in me. Oh, start with Skittles. Guys, I'm sweating. It's 2 in the morning. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for the zero fans. Come on, man. Get with it. Get with the times. I'm gonna forget the dimensions. All right. Little secret. If you're a forgetter of dimensions like me, I'm not doing a parametric model right now, but I just smashed Control A and that brought up my parameters. There's some other way to get to a menu, but I don't know. I just know the high key now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say base width was 39, and I'm going to say the base, wait, yeah, base length is it 86? I think it was 86. Okay, I'm gonna measure it. See, this is I do that a lot. I almost poked myself in the eye with the calipers. That would have been hilarious on camera. But I'll take I'll second guess myself. But man, if you're second guessing, go measure it again and write it down like I'm doing now because I'm tired. It's 86 millimeters for the base length. So I got that in there, and I all I can do is just drop that in there, and I won't forget it. I'll just remember it, or the computer will memorize it for me. Watch this. I'm gonna do in this case, yeah, I'm gonna do a center rectangle, and then I'm gonna go base width, base length, and bam, right there. Got it in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do and I don't know how big a wall do you think we want to go here? This is always a you know what? I'm gonna take a little design inspiration from the case. Let's find a couple of all right, on the inside of the case, the wall is 2 millimeters. What's it on the width, the thickness of that? You know what? All right. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go two. Two's pretty thin. This is a chunky case though, guys. So this is where the design question comes in. This is a nice chunky case. All right, I'm just gonna take you through my whole mental process on this and see if anybody finds this interesting. Because I do. I live in my brain. But this is a chunky chungus of a case, okay? But the mics are tiny. See, we got a chunky chungus case and tiny, tiny mics. So what are we gonna do with that? I think it's gonna be a chungus anyway, because it's gonna be as bigger than the case. Do the walls need to reflect the chungusness? Is the question. And if so, how? I keep looking at myself because my camera's over here, so don't be distracted by that. That's just me because I don't know how to look at the cameras yet. But I'm talking to you. So, what do you guys think I should do on this? I'm thinking I am going to go. I'm going to try two. I'm going to see what it looks like. So it might look crazy. You know what I mean? Another way to do this would be to actually model this out first, which I could do. Model this out first and then, you know, create around that. But I'm just kind of trying to go a little bit quick and dirty here. I'm not trying to take more than an hour on this. Um, so I'm going to try two for now. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off the back. Let's say I want it to be pretty close to the wall. So I got two already. Yeah. All right. I got two already. Let me do another two. No, that's four. Let me do three. Let me do three here. I know I have kind of a funky way of doing stuff in Fusion, so you might not want to completely copy what I got going on. But anyway, this is just a quick mount. Like I said, it's early in the morning. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to extrude this up. Let's decide how far we're going to extrude this up. This case is in total kind of having more of an idea what I want to do with this, but now, okay, here's the thing too. I forget that this needs to open. Okay, this needs to open like that, and I want to be able to open what's on the wall so I can get the reading because I need to open it to get the reading of the lights down here. So what I'm gonna do, you know what? The front's gonna be open and it's gonna be swooping because I want to get those lights in there, and I don't want to make it look weird with like a pocket for the lights. Although I could, you know what? I probably will do a pocket for the lights, so that looks pretty cool. But here we go. It's gonna take a little while. All right. But this also has kind of a contour to go around. So I could take time to match that, but I think just the squareness of it's going to be fine because what I'm going to do, you know what? Hmm. Okay. I'm going to change up my mind here. Live on stream. I'm going to go you see, I measured all the way to the front of this. Okay. I measured the width right here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this lip right here. And that's going to grip onto the front, something like this. So it's going to have the whole front exposed. That's what I'm going to do. That's going to be the cleanest look for this bad boy. But I also want, because I'm using this with the iPhone dongle, so I really want a way to have that close by. So below, I think I'm going to have a spot for the dongle. Okay, it's coming together. I need to change the width to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure from the back, like I said, to right here. and that is 36. All right. So I'm gonna go 36. I'm changing the width. See what I can do right here is I can just come in here, just 36, bam. I'm back in the money. See what I'm saying? And that stays the same. That 3 stays the same up there. This is all still good to go. Nothing's broken. All right. I like it. Now, what I'm going to do while I'm in the main sketch, should I cut it out from the front? What I can do is I can extrude this up. What I'm deciding right now is I can extrude this up. Okay. Let me show you. Here's the option here. I can extrude this up and then cut out the front. All right. So I can cut out the front right here. Or I can do that beforehand on the first sketch. And you should generally, at least what I'd like to do is do the most I can on the first sketch. So I'm going to delete that. And then I'm going to, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to measure how far it comes in, just this lip. All right, let me confirm those measurements at 36 here. This is a hard spot to measure. I'm going to say 36. Okay, so this is 36. But how far does it go in? All right, this goes in 3 millimeters. Okay, so we got 3 millimeters to come in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here real quick. I'm going to make a center mirror line. I'm going to come in here. I am going to do, oh heck, by Georgia rectangles. It's the easiest way. I'm going to go 3 in. Oops. All right. Arc rectangle. Get that again. 3 by 2. I was gonna mirror. I'll do it. Just because I OCD. I could just as easily do a rectangle over there, but all right. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna trim off this here, and bam, we got ourselves a relatively finely um, middle part here. But you know what? Can't take that off just yet. I need to keep that because I'm gonna do an extrude for the main base. I'm going to bring that up. Should it be semi-chungus? Yeah, I'm gonna go 3. No, I'm gonna go 4 millimeter. No, 3 to match what I just did. I'm gonna go 3 millimeters up for the base. You know, I like to do that as much as I can, or as much as I have in my mind, is to match, the different dimensions throughout what I'm measuring. Just it seems to keep uniformity to the end of the design. We'll see what it looks like here when we're done with this. But all right, so I'm gonna bring this up here. Still, everything's live. We're still looking good. Nobody's in the chat, so that makes sense. It's way too early in the morning. I'm gonna bring a join in here. We're gonna get, oops, almost didn't catch these. My wings. All right. You know what? I forgot to measure. Let's get how far this is coming up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I need to measure first how far that's gonna come off the back. I forgot how far that door is gonna open. I need to measure that because that's gonna be how far I need to come off the wall. Okay, so that is going to be, just to be on the safe side. Oh, wow. 10. All right, well, it's actually 9, but I'm going to go 10. So, real quick, I'm going to say okay to that. It's whatever. I'll come back. But I'm going to go, actually, because I already have two. I already have two right here. I'm going to go another 8. And that should be good here. This is why I love parametric this, um, modeling software. I mean, seriously, this is so nice to be able to do this. Um, okay, so we got the rough outline of the shape here. So you can see this is going to sit. You know, dang, I'm thinking you can see what I'm doing. All right, this is going to sit right inside of that. Eh. Can I make it bigger on the screen and actually somehow inception my way into it? I don't think so. Hold on. Uh, 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 oh no. Uh, There it goes. Sits right in there, just like that. Oh wow, look how realistic that is. Oh, movie magic. Anyway, that's how it's gonna go. But we need to do some fillets. We need to do some holes. We got to get this baby primed. But I think we're looking pretty good here so far. Relatively uniform. I'm gonna check that measurement one more time. We're coming up, you know what? Because I got this cool kind of white line on here. I'm gonna leave that exposed. So I want to really make sure I get the right height here, just to the bottom. That's kind of tricky, but it's hard. Okay. Oh no, I can just do this, but what am I doing? What am I doing? All right. You know what? I didn't make sure we were calibrated before I started this. We are. All right. Here we go. We got 40. Like 39.7. Do I want to be that precise? Okay. I'm going to say 39. So this is going to be 39 up. That's actually how it's going to look. I do believe, let me check one more time, just for good measure. Yeah, all right, 39. And then that's going to be able to open up just like this. It's going to have plenty of clearance. It's going to sit in just like that. All right, so let's get some fillets in here and we'll get this baby printing. How long this is going to take to print? Sure if I'm going to stay live for that or not. Probably not. All right, I like that. I like that right there. Let's see if I can match that inside. No. Okay. Definitely do some work in here. Plenty of room. Oh, wait, actually, yeah. Well, I'm gonna check. So I can check the. I got a little gauge here to check the fillets. I can actually make sure I'm not gonna go overboard. 10. This is actually a. This is the box is about a 14. If you can see that right there. Hard time lining that, but it's about a 14, which on here translates to a 7. Right? But I can't. I'm not going to go 7 because, well, I could go 7. This is kind of thin right here, though. See this? This little meat. I want to make sure there's some meat in there. Get it way too close to the camera. Sorry, I get close to the screen. But let's see how much meat is right there. That should be okay, though. I don't know. It'll match really well on the bottom. But looking at it, it's not really an even chamfer, so I'm gonna go back to 5. Okay. I spend a lot of time on the fillets now. I'm starting to realize how important they are. Um, one is almost noticeable. I like that. So yeah, I like that. So far, so good here. Let's see if I can get any in the inside. Uh, it starts to pinch. I don't like that so much, and it'll look better flush, honestly, um, as it comes in, because this has got so much. See, I'm gonna keep it as a straight edge there. That's usually not a great design choice, but you're not gonna really touch it, and you got such a flow on here that it's gonna pop right in. So I want it to come right up against the edge of this and look good. That's the main idea of this. Um, yeah. So I think I'm gonna leave it just like that. I don't want to do too much. The front has that. All right, let me see. Might do a quick chamfer right here. Let's just see what it looks like. Oh, that didn't take it. It's not gonna let. Does that capture all these? Probably. So let's see here. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty. Um, Kind of matches this right here. It's a tough one. Um, I got some room back here. I'm just gonna just for what, 3, 2. I can't put a filler back there. That's all right. Just because I already got one on the bottom. You know what? I could probably do this. So if I, it probably wasn't just calculating in with it. Not a problem. Well, that looks good in the back. I like that better. It would not without. All right, so let's do a couple of holes. Bang the gong, get it out here. Uh, I usually oh, it's pretty fast. I was just doing it this way too. So I feel like I got a little bit more, I don't know, a little more finesse and do it this way. So I'm gonna go 10. I like to go 10 on my holes for my screw holes usually. And I'm gonna mirror that here. People use pretty big screws, so I'm gonna say 5. Go over and mirror it over. That's all right. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna come in. Oh, right about there. Good. These little bubbles out of here. Right out of here. I got so I'm gonna chamfer it here. I just do this circle. All right. I always think C is the hot. I cannot train that on myself. Just think C is the hot key for chamfer. I just need to set a hot key for chamfer. I'm so uh about that. Otherwise, um, otherwise a little spicy.